saves you so much. So let's start. Okay, I'll start with gum. This is gum. It comes in branded containers. It could come like this. It depends on how much you can afford. So this is gum, but it is better you pour some into a smaller container, so that while trying to gum your slippers or anything, the gum doesn't get dried up. So when you pour some into a smaller container, you seal this up and you focus on this, because the moment your gum dries up, that's the end of the gum. It's not useful, and gums are kind of expensive, so you wouldn't want to use a dried up gum since it's not useful. Okay, so this is actually a needle. They call it shuka. This is a shoe needle. They call it, in local parlance, they call it shuka or abere. If you are Yoruba watching this, they call it shuka. So you can ask for shoe needle. This is how it looks like. So this is our brush. We'll be using this frequently. We'll be using this with our gum. This is brush. Can you see? Okay, the plastic just fell. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, this is blade for cutting. You can actually use this to cut through your material, to cut through your slippers or anything you want to cut, probably to cut thread or anything. So you can use it in place of scissors, or you can use it to interchangeably. So this is scissors. You might use it to cut anything. Okay, so this is an accessory, a decorative accessory. Can you see? We are all familiar with this. This is shoe polish. There is actually another one called shoe paint, where you can paint your shoe to any color. Maybe after production, after making your slippers or your sandal, you want to give it a deeper color, a brighter color. You can buy shoe color. Just ask them for shoe color. Okay, this is actually called a marker. This is a marker. If you want to trace out your shoe size or anything, you want to mark anything, they call it marker. You can get it in a shoe market. If you watch my previous video, which I would advise you to watch, you will see where I took a tour to a local shoe market, and I still promise to still do that, maybe once in a while to do that. So click on the like button to give you updates on when I upload videos. This is a ready-made sole that's already produced. So it's just to, I'll teach you how to make your slippers with the use of this, but just know for record that this is ready-made sole. Can you see? Ask them for ready-made sole, they will give you. It comes like this. Okay, what else do I have here? Okay, let's go into the materials too. This is leather. Can you see? This is leather. For this kind of leather, it is called a single leather, and it's called a single leather because it is thick. You don't need to sew the materials. Can you see? It's thick. There's another one called double leather. For that, you need to sew it round, but for single leather, it is thick, so you can use it to cut out anything. I will still show you around. I'm just trying to introduce materials to you. Can you see? It comes in any form, any color. Can you see? So that is for leather. Okay, then this is rubber 3. For this rubber, I'm still going to show you how you use the rubber to make your slippers or your sandal. But for this rubber, we have rubber size 2.5, we have size rubber 3, we have size rubber 4, and the rubber depends on how thick it is. But for slippers, it is rubber 3 is okay. But if you want the sole to be very thick, you can use rubber 4. And this is used to make sole. If you want to make sole, or you want your slippers to be a bit puffy, you can use it to line. The sole. You can use it to line the sole, and you can also use it to make the sole proper. So that's for rubber 3. Okay, and this This is actually rubber 3 sole. You know, I told you about rubber 3 the other time, that you can use it to pad your slippers to make it much more higher. And this is rubber 3 sole. Note the difference. One is rubber 3, one is rubber 3 sole. This is basically used to make sole of your slippers. This is the part that will be touching the ground, so like here, like those parts. Yes, this is the ready-made sole, but for this you use it to make your own leather yourself, so it is called rubber 3 sole. You can also ask for any color, any design. Just note the difference. This is ready-made sole, this is the one you will make yourself, rubber 3 sole. Okay, then we have Marco 4. There's Marco 4, there's Marco 6. This Marco 4 is alright. This one is better. You also use it to pad your slippers. You use it if you are making a slippers like this. You will use it to line they call it lining. I'll still take you through the process. They call it lining. So you use the lining. You use this to cover the lining.